been a while, but we're back with another Martha recipe. I did record an intro to this video a long time ago. My daughter wanted to help me pick a recipe, so here, I'm gonna show you the intro and then we'll get back to this. This is my daughter Maggie, and she's gonna pick a recipe for us today. Where are you gonna pick from? The very first one? Oh, look, there are 3 recipes in here. Yeah, can you pick one? The first one? She picked this first recipe that's cut out from a newspaper clipping. This is graham honey bread. Ooh. Whoa, that sounds amazing. Do you think you're gonna like that if we make it? Yeah. Yay! Thanks for picking a recipe for us. Mwah. What a precious little angel my daughter is. I love her so much. Graham honey bread. This is a very straightforward, simple recipe, right? White flour, baking powder, salt, graham flour, honey, and milk. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. No, not that easy. Graham flour is not sold like anywhere. It's sold online for $20. I bought this for $20 for this bread recipe for you. I'm kidding. I will lovingly always purchase things to make these as authentic as possible. I say that, and I've subbed so many different things in these recipes because they were ancient and they just don't either exist anymore or I was too lazy to go get it. Graham flour has a more coarse texture, so I wanted to really get the authentic taste of this bread. So we're gonna make graham honey bread, and we're gonna start right now. Sift together flour, baking powder, and salt. Easy enough. Add the graham flour and mix well. Mix honey with milk and add gradually to dry mixture. I love this because it's very easy. There's no like beating of the egg whites and questioning my whole existence in the kitchen. Beat well and pour into greased loaf pan. Bake in moderate oven about an hour. This is delicious for sandwiches. First things first, preheat the oven. I'm gathering ingredients and I'm gathering my honey, and it has crystallized, which is totally fine. You can just let this sit in warm water and it should, go back to normal. Honey never expires, by the way, look it up. Sift together 1 cup of flour. This is all the flour I have left. Lord, thank you for blessing me with 1 more cup. 1 cup of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Every baking powder container should have that little bar right here so you can scrape. Why does this not have that? Boop. 1. I probably should be using a sifter because that's what it says, but I am going to use a whisk, okay? 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Quick, throw some salt over your right shoulder. Salt. We're gonna sift that together, AKA whisk. Whisk it in the morning, whisk it in the evening, whisk it at supper time. Trick the flour, make it think it's been sifted. Now we need 1 cup of this precious graham flour. Shiloh Farms, if you see this, thank you. Feel free to send me all the fun things and I'll make videos. Ooh, my honey is runny. Was I recording that? Yeah, I was. My honey is runny. Oh my gosh, I'm making an absolute mess. Okay, hold on. We gotta take this off. Honey is still a bit crystallized. You guys, what? Let's have an ASMR moment. I call this crystallized honey bread. That's good enough. We're gonna mix the honey with some milk. So let me put it in a bowl. I'm sure they had 1% milk back in the 30s, don't you think? 1 cup of milk into our already crystallized honey. Oh, jeez. I should have put the honey in the microwave or something. Oh, brother. This is not going to be good. Look at all the honey crystals. Whoa, that's cool. I know they'll melt in the recipe. I thought everything was just gonna be flawless here. And I have seemed to, there's always a bump in the road. Mix honey with milk and add gradually to dry mixture. Beat well and pour into greased loaf pan. Let's grease our loaf pan first. And what do you think they used as grease in the 30s? Crisco, baby, we're doing it. We're gonna just have faith and hope that when we mix this all together, it'll melt beautifully in the bread loaf, because it's not gonna look right. It's just not. I'm already expecting that. Okay, here we go. Gradually. I did say beat well, which makes me feel better. So I can, like, you know, get feisty with her. Beat well. Wow, this is so liquidy. Oh my gosh, I have to add the graham flour still. Okay, hold on. God bless.
What are you making?
I'm making bread. The whole point of this recipe is graham flour, and I forgot to add it. Oh my god. I don't think it'll mess anything up. I'm sweating now. A cup of this graham flour. Ooh, it is coarse. It's nice. Okay, a cup of graham flour going in. Mix it together, sweetie. You guys, I swear, what is happening? Oh, why does this always happen to me? Looking good. All right, scrape it in there.
Can I?
All right, now let Mama do the
Can
rest.
I do the oven?
All right, our graham honey bread is going to be a success. We've got crystallized chunky honey, and I almost forgot the graham flour, but I think it's gonna be yummy. So we have an hour in the oven at 350 degrees. Let's go. Okay, it's time to get the loaf of bread out of the oven. I only did it for 45 minutes. It said about an hour, and I'm just too scared that it's gonna get all dried out and crusty. So we're taking it out at 45 minutes, okay? Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, it looks good. It looks done. Already looking brown and crusty. I think this is done. I think I probably should have checked it at 30 minutes. Immediately taking it out of that loaf pan, and we're gonna put it on the wire rack. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Ow. Look at that sweet little baby loaf. She's an angel. Okay, I'm no bread connoisseur, so I did a little Googling. It said, tell me what kind of, loaf this is. And I said, it's an old graham honey loaf. And it says, oh, because you used graham flour, which is essentially whole wheat, which is essentially larger and holds more steam, the ideal waiting time is 2 hours. I'm gonna let this sucker cool until I touch it and it's cold, and then we'll cut into it. And I'll probably rewarm it to then put butter on it to try it. We are back, and we are gonna try our honey graham bread now. It's been a little over an hour. It feels cool, but not completely cold. Like, I could tell the middle is probably still warm, but I'm cutting into it, okay? I've got a little bit of butter. We're gonna put some butter on it, and we're gonna try it. Okay, I'm gonna cut right through the center because I want the middle piece. Here we go. Our 1930s graham honey bread. Ooh, it's dense. Ooh. Oh yeah, it's just slightly warm. Okay. We're gonna put a little butter on this. Salted butter. I probably should have tried it plain. Dang it. We'll get the gist. Here we go. The flavor is really good. The texture is exactly how I imagined it. It's kind of dense, a little coarse. Like, you can tell the graham flour in there has like a little bite to it. I love the taste of the bread. The crust is kind of chewy. So I don't know if this is overdone, but it definitely has like a chew to it. This is really good. It's so pleasant. That's a perfect word for it. It's pleasant. I I love this. I think this was a lovely little success. I will try to remember to put the card at the end of the video so you can check out the recipe. It actually came from a newspaper clipping, I'm assuming from the 1930s. So happy we did this one. Graham honey bread. Another lovely Martha recipe for you guys. Check out my other Martha recipe videos. They're in the playlist, 1930s recipe box playlist under my bio. Share this video and consider following my page if you want to see more recipes. I'll talk to you later. Bye.